Alabama?
No one earlier today, shall we say, in the politics business would have given you a good bet on this outcome tonight. But as we've been watching the drama of Steve Kornacki, who was running out of red-based county numbers as it got down to it. And Lawrence, it's been harrowing television to watch and concur with everything said thus far tonight. I would just remind everybody of the context of today. Think about the president's travel via Twitter. Think about how it feels to be Kirsten Gillibrand of the state of New York tonight. All of it kind of coming together. This is going to be the period at the end of the sentence. A lot of the people at Jones headquarters, as you can see, plainly evident, did not think they'd be at the winning headquarters tonight.
Brian, I'm going to be handing this over to you in a moment as Doug Jones speaks. I'm sure we will transition into your hour, the 11th hour. But Brian, this is a return, actually, to what used to be the norm in Alabama. There were 2 Democratic senators from Alabama in Bill Clinton's first year as president.
I know you remember the figure that Howell Heflin cut in the U.S. Senate.
Oh,
and
yes.
If you get a few years on you, everything comes back again. And you remember the last time things looked like this. But this is new politics for a new era. I guess we can't draw any broader conclusions. We have to resist the media temptation to do that. But for the moment, as you mentioned, Democrats have won a crowning victory tonight in Alabama.
Jerry Reed, we're going to find out what incumbency can do for a Democrat running for what would be re-election on a Senate race in Alabama.
Yeah, I had a Republican strategist friend who's from the South say to me, you know, whichever of these guys wins is going to have a tough time in 2020 when you have a fully robust turnout among the electorate, because Roy Moore's really not that popular, and Doug Jones obviously is a Democrat. But, you know, Doug Jones has a real opportunity here. If he can deliver on the hope that you see in that screen tonight, where you've got a coalition of young white voters, he got enough margin out of particularly white women voters where he got in the 40s, which is what you need to get, younger voters, collegiate voters, and African-American voters. If he can deliver on that hope and deliver real, you know, change and remain as sort of scrupulously moderate as he's been throughout this campaign. I mean, this guy's pro-choice. Think about that for a minute. This is an openly pro-choice Democrat who is taking a victory lap in Alabama. If he can deliver, I don't know. I wouldn't count him out in 2020.
Let's listen to the message he delivers to Alabama in his victory tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my. Folks, I got to tell you, I think that I have been waiting all my life, and now I just don't know what the hell to say. Let me, if you will indulge me just a moment. Well, no, well, let's just get sworn in first before we... Folks, I'm overwhelmed, but I want to, let me first make a couple of kind of brief comments. You know, I have said throughout this campaign that I thought that December 12th was going to be a historic day. But I got to tell you, and you know where I'm headed, December 12th has always been a historic day for the Jones family. This is, as you know, mine and Louise's 25th wedding anniversary. My running mate, my partner. I could not have done this without her. The love, support, the encouragement. Earlier in the evening when she just kind of kicked me in the rear end when I was down. So this has been a wonderful night. I've got to thank my family. I've got my wonderful sons, Carson, Christopher, my daughter, Courtney, my beautiful granddaughters, her son-in-law, Rip, all these friends back here, U.S. attorney buddies, my mom who can make it here. My dad, who's here with us in spirit, who's too ill, and unfortunately my sister, Terry, and her husband, Scott, Terry Savage and Scott Savage. Hey, girls, Thank you. Thank you. She couldn't make it either. I am truly overwhelmed. I am truly overwhelmed. But you know, folks, and you have all heard me say this at one point or another in this campaign, I have always believed that the people of Alabama had more in common than to divide us. We have shown not just around the state of Alabama, but we have shown the country